Just before we head into the video, I'd love to give a shout out to the sponsor of the channel, RL Exchange. Now, RL Exchange is the best way to buy any Rocket League items or credits on any platform and at the cheapest prices so that you can build your dream setup. Go and check them out using the link in the description and use code TXE to get yourself 3% off your order. This is episode 43 of trading from a rare drop all the way up to the alpha cap, and right now the inventory is almost worth 110,000 credits. To celebrate hitting 28,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away a white octane in my Discord server, and all you have to do to enter is subscribe to the channel, drop a like on the video, and finally join my Discord server using the link in the description. I give away a white octane every 1k sub, so make sure to subscribe, and let's get straight into the trades. And of course, here is the post that I'm going to be running on RL Garage, trying to get both of my items sold for the minimum value. I'm not trying to sell them for anything more. Got the pink atomizer listed for 600, white fennec listed for 1.4k, and luckily I was able to find a buyer for the white fennec very quickly. And yeah, I'm not even gonna lie, this is pretty much an infinite money glitch at this point, because the white fennec is genuinely so easy to sell. If you buy it for anything below the minimum value, you're basically guaranteed to make profit. It's literally insanely easy to sell. The main aim in this episode is to buy items, because as you can see, I really don't have a lot to work with, and I'm not even gonna lie, one of the best strategies to work with is buying high demand, relatively cheap black markets, mainly unpainted black markets, because they're extremely easy to sell. But I'm buying Fire God from RL Garage for literally 200 credits. That is 100 below the minimum value. Yes, I can make more profit on other items. For example, that pink atomizer, I can make like 300 credits profit on, but this item is so easy to sell. And of course, I've got to update that post, making sure I can find every opportunity to sell any item whatsoever. And if you guys have been watching for a while, you'd know that I absolutely love to trade with low demand painted black markets, because the profit you can get from them is genuinely insane. And here I'm paying 600 credits for a pink Interstellar, which is valued at 900 credits minimum value. So yeah, I'm underpaying by 300 credits. I should be able to sell that on for the minimum value of 900 credits, and therefore make 300 credits profit, which I don't think is bad at all. It might take quite a bit of time to actually sell the item, but eventually I should be able to get a good amount of profit. And of course, here is the post again, trying to get everything sold for the minimum value. As I said earlier, I don't really want to go for anything more than that. It would take too long, because I'm trying to be quite efficient in this series, trying to buy and sell everything as quick as possible so I can get as much profit as possible, because the alpha cap is quite a big goal, let's be real. But I'm also buying a Crimson Shattered in this trade for 1.2k. Now, last time this did take a very long time to sell, so I don't really know if this was a good trade, but underpaying by 500 credits on the spreadsheet, as you can see right now, valued at 1.7k minimum value. Eventually, I should be able to get the minimum value. It will take quite a lot of time, but hopefully I'll be able to get at least 500 credits profit with that item. And again, we're going to be stacking up the inventory, buying yet again another item, but I'm only paying 200 credits, which isn't a lot, but you can't underestimate cheap items. They still can be very good for making profit, especially painted octanes. I'm picking up a forest green octane, 200 credits. That is 100 below the minimum value, and I might even be able to sell this item for the middle value, which will allow me to get 150 credits profit, which is not bad at all, especially from an item that cheap. And let's be real, octanes definitely have one of the highest demands in the game, so this is not going to be a mistake buying yet again another painted octane into the inventory. But of course, this is the post we're going to be rocking, selling that forest green octane for the middle value. Everything else is being sold for the minimum value, and of course I will add the saffron octane to the post after I get it in the inventory, but paying just 250. Again, that is 100 credits below the minimum value. If I can find the middle value for this octane, I'll be getting another 150 credits profit. And for some reason, I don't know what it is, but I'm just able to sell painted Interstellars so easily. I don't even think they have that much of a demand to them, but for some reason I'm able to sell them fairly quickly, and I'm already getting rid of my pink Interstellar. I believe this was through the Xbox Looking for Group section, which genuinely is an underrated method of getting profit. But yeah, I'm getting 900 credits for the pink Inter. As you saw earlier, the minimum value is 900 credits, so yeah, just getting the minimum value, I can't complain, because that alone is 300 credits profit. And I barely put any effort into that whatsoever. And up next is going to be probably my favourite painted black market to make profit with. It is going to be the painted Dueling Dragons. Now, I'm not going to lie, some of these are a little bit of a hit and miss. I have struggled to sell some in the past, but titanium white, I mean, you can't really go wrong. Probably the highest demand painted Dueling Dragons in the game. Maybe black is a little bit in front, but yeah, this has a massive demand still, and I'm underpaying by 300 credits, which is a lot. I mean, compared to painted Octanes, that's a ton of profit. So I'll look for the minimum value for that item. Again, this is the updated post as well, making sure I've got absolutely everything listed on there, and just selling that white Dueling Dragons for the minimum value, because even though it does have a decent demand, it's still not the easiest item to sell. And we're going to be following that trend of buying painted Octanes. I'm going to be buying another painted Octane, the Sky Blue Octane, which again has a really good demand, but this time I'm actually underpaying by a little bit more. Now, I genuinely don't know how I was able to find this, because I never underpay this much for painted Octanes, but paying just 650 for a Sky Blue Octane, right now 800 credits on the spreadsheet. I didn't actually think it was that high, but yeah, that's pretty decent, and I'll again try and get the middle value for that item and squeeze as much profit as possible out of that Sky Blue Octane. And as you guys already know, I love to trade with painted Interstellar, so I'm going to be buying yet another. This time it is going to be the Lime Interstellar, paying 600 credits. That is 200 below the minimum value, which is okay. I was trying to underpay by a little bit more because it will take me some time to sell. I know I do sell them pretty quickly, but even so, it's still going to take a little bit of time. But yeah, 200 credits below the minimum value, as you can see right now. 800 credits minimum value on the spreadsheet. I don't think that's going to go down, so I'll have quite a while to sell this item anyway. But yeah, another W trade. And on the back of buying a titanium white Dueling Dragons, we're going to be buying another painted Dueling Dragons. I don't know what's going on with this episode. If I buy one item, I've got to buy multiple of the same item in different paints. But yeah, buying a Sky Blue Dueling Dragons, 1.8k. Now, this is a massive underpay. I don't know how I was able to find this again, but 400 credits below the minimum value. You can see right now 2.2k on the spreadsheet. I'll be listing that up straight away on RL Garage, trying to get it sold, because I think it might take me quite a while. But at the end of the day, if you try hard enough to sell any item, then you should be able to get around the minimum value. And Dueling Dragons isn't too hard to sell, so as I said, hopefully I'll get that minimum value. And of course, right now, one of the most highly demanded items in the game is going to be the Fennec. And if you've seen last episode or the episode before, I've been going on and on about the Titanium White Fennec, saying how good it is. So it's only right that I buy another one, and I'm paying 1,250. This is the most I've underpaid for a White Fennec in a very long time. It's only 50 credits more, but yeah, 50 credits is 50 credits. I'm not going to complain, and I'll just try and get the minimum value, because even though it is one of the most popular items, it just doesn't really sell that well for the middle value. I mean, I might try and get the middle value, but I feel like I'm going to end up just selling it for 1.4. And of course, we can't forget the RL Garage post. Here is selling all of the painted Octanes for that middle value. Everything else for the minimum price. I might try and get a little bit more for the White Fennec, but I doubt it's going to happen. But yeah, again, one of my favorite items to trade with is the painted Interstellar. This time, buying a white Interstellar for 2.1k, 200 credits below the minimum value. Again, quite a big margin to make profit on. And yeah, at the end of the day, 200 credits profit is not bad at all. And titanium white, again, that should be fairly easy to sell, so the profit just keeps on coming in. And for now, I'm just going to let the inventory grow a little bit. We don't have too many items, but again, most of those items are going to be fairly easy to sell anyway. So if I wanted to sort of start to sell everything, it really wouldn't take that long at all to get everything sold. So I'm not too bothered at the moment, but I am buying yet another painted Octane, the Crimson Octane, for 100 credits below the minimum value. Not bad whatsoever. Again, here is the updated post with the Crimson Octane as well. Going to be trying to find the middle value, although I do find it is a little bit harder to sell the more expensive painted Octanes for that middle value. So I guess we'll see how that goes. And just because I don't think I've got enough painted Octanes, I'm going to be getting another in this trade. I'm trading off my White Fennec for 1,150 and a Forest Green Octane, which is roughly an overpay of about 50 credits, but I might also be able to get the middle value for that Octane and get 100 credits profit in total from this trade. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to do that and get a decent amount of profit, but it is also the White Fennec gone. I know it wouldn't have taken too long to sell, but ideally it's out of the inventory anyway, so I don't have to worry about it whatsoever. But anyway, that is going to wrap it up for this episode. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and stay tuned for episode 44 coming very soon.